Saying Trump and Kamala are just as bad is completely wrong. Let's be clear about what Trump has openly admitted to and defended. He said, "I'm naturally attracted to beautiful. I kiss them and grab them by their pussy. When you're a star, they let you do anything." He boasted about sexually assaulting women, claiming fame gives him the right to violate someone. But it doesn't stop there. He admitted to watching girls change in dressing rooms, saying he was allowed because he hosted the pageant and calling it inspection. He minimized sexual assaults in other contexts too. When asked about boys being assaulted by a teacher, he said, "I don't see a lot of damage done." That's absolutely shocking. Someone who dismisses victims of sexual assault, trivializes trauma, and normalizes abuse is dangerous. It's power abuse. And let's not forget his lovely friendship with Epstein. He was seen with him in multiple photos, participated in parties, and called the Epstein list a hoax and pressed to release it. He even claimed he wasn't privileged enough to attend because apparently showing up uninvited counts as a privilege. He is a liar, a horrible human being, and honestly, just bad at life. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris has not sexually assaulted anyone. She has not tried to normalize abuse. She has not incited violence or undermined democratic institutions. To say both are equally bad is either willful ignorance or a deliberate attempt to erase the very serious crimes and patterns of abuse Trump has openly committed. This false equivalence is dangerous. It creates the illusion that sexual assault, predatory behavior, and dismissing victims are morally equivalent to ordinary political disagreements or minor policy failures. It is not the same thing, and pretending it is only protects people like Trump from accountability. One individual has repeatedly admitted to violating, harassing, and belittling others, while the other operates within normal political and ethical boundaries, even if you disagree with some policy decisions. We also need to address the argument, but Kamala disrespected Christianity. Even if she doesn't follow Christian beliefs, that is not a mark against her leadership or morality. Trump, in contrast, claims to be a Christian, yet publicly acts in direct contradiction to core Christian values. He boasts about sexual assault, lies constantly, abuses power for personal gain, and associates with criminals like Epstein. If the measure of Christian virtue is kindness, honesty, respect for others, and moral responsibility, Trump fails spectacularly. Kamala, while might not be Christian, demonstrates far more of these qualities through her actions. She respects human life, upholds the law, treats people with dignity, and values accountability. This exposes the hypocrisy of Trump supporters who claim he is morally superior simply because he professes a religion. And let's not even start on his political and just plain dumb decisions. Inflating your ego in office is one thing, but defunding common sense, ignoring science, releasing COVID guidance that makes no sense, appointing people who are spectacularly unqualified, then complaining they aren't loyal enough. And don't forget the Twitter tantrums. Yes, a president throwing emoji-level hissy fits counts as a political decision. Kamala, in contrast, has decades of experience navigating complex systems, negotiating legislation, and managing crises. Trump relies on bullying, impulsivity, and random chaos. It's like comparing a seasoned chess player to someone angrily flipping a Monopoly board. To act as if they are both equally bad is morally lazy, intellectually dishonest, and socially irresponsible. It ignores real harm, real victims, and the societal normalization of abuse that comes from excusing or downplaying it. Trump's behavior is not hypothetical or alleged. It is documented, recorded, and self-admitted. Kamala's flaws are political, not criminal or predatory. Accountability is not optional. Pretending sexual assault is just another side of politics is toxic, misleading, and harmful. Kamala Harris represents competence, accountability, and ethical governance. Trump represents abuse, hypocrisy, moral corruption, and frankly, spectacular incompetence. Anyone claiming they are equally bad is refusing to confront reality, ignoring evidence, and excusing behavior that is dangerous, predatory, and criminal.